DevilNeverCry.
What is up, everybody? It is me, DevilNeverCry, and we are back with a follow-up video to one I made last week, specifically centered around the mysterious Capcom countdown, though at this point, it's not a mystery at all. The countdown drew to a close in the early hours of the morning and coincided with the end of the most recent season of the Capcom Pro Tour. If you'll remember, in my previous video, I had mentioned that one of the speculated titles this countdown could possibly be for was Street Fighter 6, specifically due to its timing around the Capcom Pro Tour, and those speculative rumors turned out to be correct, as not only did we get the Capcom Fighting Collection, which, as the name states, is a collection of classic Capcom games, 10 of them to be specific, but we also got a tease for Street Fighter 6. And when I say tease, I really do mean tease. We got less than a minute of footage, no gameplay of course, but we did get to see Ryu and Luke rendered in this new engine. Most people seem to think that it is the RE engine, Capcom's proprietary in-house engine that they've recently used for a lot of their titles like Monster Hunter Rise, DevilNeverCry, and even Resident Evil, which just goes to show how versatile that engine is with all of those different styles, similar to how they handled the MT Frameworks engine. As mentioned, we got no gameplay footage shown whatsoever, but we're told to expect to see more on Street Fighter 6 this summer. Something else that I do want to touch upon though is the Capcom Fighting Game Collection and the confirmation we got that each game will indeed feature rollback netcode. This is definitely a plus for those who want to play these classics online, and it's great to see more and more developers of fighting games continue to adopt rollback netcode. Personally, I'm feeling overall fairly positive about these reveals. I'm keeping my expectations in check and reserving full judgment until we finally get a look at the gameplay. As many of you know, when it comes to fighting games, the gameplay is pretty much the only thing that really counts. And though a lot of people shared the same sentiments of being cautiously optimistic, I guess you could say, a lot of people were quite annoyed at the fact that it was Street Fighter that was announced as opposed to anything else. You gotta remember that the last Street Fighter title that was announced, Street Fighter V, dropped in 2016, which at this point is 6 years ago. And with the timing of the end of the countdown, it made sense that this was going to be a Street Fighter title that would be revealed. A lot of people were enraged, not only at the timer glitching out and pausing when it did, but also at the fact that it was Street Fighter revealed and not something like Resident Evil or Monster Hunter or something very left field like, I don't know, a Dino Crisis remake. And I'm not just talking about standard disappointment here. People were enraged. People were going online and spewing hate towards developers and basically anybody that would listen. And sometimes it does make me wonder what goes through people's heads when they write these abusive messages, and why do they place so much personal importance on the ending of a countdown or of a game reveal. But I digress. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this Street Fighter 6 and the Capcom Fighting Game Collection reveal. If you enjoyed today's video, do be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing, as it all helps the channel out. With all that said and done, it has been me, DevilNeverCry. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next video.